20 cars on the lead lap. Regan Smith looking for his first Sprint Cup victory. Carl Edwards trying to deny him from the outside of the front row. Then Keselowski, Stewart, Kane, and Hamlin. Green flag, 2 to go.
Boy, I tell you, that 2 car gets up in there. That's going to mess with Carl a little bit. But Carl should be able to get the steam up the outside.
Regan Smith in that 78 gets a good run through 1 and 2. Actually pulls away from Carl Edwards down the backstretch.
Stewart loses a bit of ground and loses 2 spots. It is Smith into turn 3. Edwards has the grip, and here he comes to the white flag. Regan Smith 1 lap away. Paul Menard blowing up in the back of the pack. White flag.
Can he do it? Can he hold him off?
No matter what, we've got a race now. They'll race it back if we don't get a caution.
Boy, Regan got off to the turn 2.
Oh, he hits the wall.
He's all right. He's okay. He got off there great.
But Edwards didn't jump inside.
They're all wrecking behind him, but it's okay. Can he hold him off? One more corner.
Here we come to the flag. Regan Smith looking for his first Sprint Cup win. Edwards, 2 car lengths back. Smith gets the flag, and this time he'll get to keep it.
How about that?
I love you guys, man. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome. Yes.
What a call.
You're the man, buddy. Nice job today. Nice job today, buddy. Thank you very much. Wow. Nice job.
A single car team racing out of Denver, Colorado is going to victory lane in the Southern 500.
Man, we've been bragging about what happens.
White flag, 78.
Don't celebrate yet now. You got to get all the way around this big joint.
And Harvick has cut it to a 2.5 seconds.
And this joint is big.
It is. And
it's a long way to go.
came off turn 1 one time leading the race and didn't make it back on the white flag.
He's got a clean racetrack in front of him. No traffic to deal with whatsoever.
And you see that dynamic interval. That is showing you 1st to 2nd at the top of the screen. Last win for Truex Sonoma, 2013. Almost 2 full seasons to go. Trying to become the 10th driver to win in 2015.
Boy, he slowed it. He slowed her down getting into turn 3 that time. Got plenty of room between he and Kevin Harvick. And here he comes. Good job, boys. Good job.
Martin Truex Jr. wins Pocono for his 3rd Sprint Cup triumph.
Yeah, man, I'm super proud of you. Good job. Yeah, baby, yeah! Hell of a job, guys! Awesome, 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 yeah!
Truex in turn 4 as the starter reaches for the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
What an incredible,
white flag in the air.
Race
He's going to make
this 78 team has put together tonight.
But if you've watched him all season, you're just wondering. A mile to go. Will he make it?
No, he's going to make it tonight.
Don't do that, Mike. He's fine. He's good. He's all by himself.
You know what? When you put yourself in this position, you earn the right to go get a victory like this. Great, great job to this team.
Off turn 4. Martin Truex Jr. for single car Furniture Row Racing wins at Charlotte. The Coca-Cola 600, his 4th career victory.
He can breathe now.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Man, hell of a job. Hell of a job. Just remember your swerving coming in or burn out going down to the right. Burn out going to the right. White flag right here. White flag.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Martin Truex Jr., the 36-year-old out of Marietta, New Jersey, down the backstretch for the final time. Has almost a 2nd lead over Kevin Harvick.
Clear.
Looking to win the biggest race of his life as he comes back on the front stretch. Martin Truex Jr. will win the Southern 500.
Yeah, baby, Southern 500. Yeah. Unreal, man. Thank you. Hard to get, buddy. That's unbelievable. Good job, bud. Oh, yeah! Freaking awesome! Pit crew, buddy! Freaking awesome, guys! Wait.
clean restart.
That's right. Chase Elliott's going to have to lay back a little bit here, try to time the restart, try to get some momentum on the 19. Remember, this big, wide, flat apron on the bottom of the front straightaway, you can use that to try to make a pass.
2 by 2. Ryan Blaney on the inside. Casey Kane on the outside. Coming into the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. We're in overtime. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Blaney with a great restart. Truex making it 3 wide.
Fresh tires on the outside for the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. 4 wide behind him, Martin Truex Jr. sailing through turn 2 and down the back stretch he goes, trying to take the lead away as they go into 3. They made it past the overtime line. Martin Truex Jr. so strong early in the race, led 30 laps and has had to work his way back up front, but now he's done it out in front. White flag in the air one more time around.
Clear about 10 over to 21. Nice and smooth down the back.
Chasers that are able to win a race will advance to the next round. That next round, the round of 12. Martin Truex Jr. has fought through adversity once again. His career has been fighting through adversity, and he'll win at Chicagoland.
Unreal, man, unreal. Remember to swerve on the track. Remember to swerve on the track. Baby! Woo! Big crew, baby! Yeah!
Giving credit to the pit crew right away.
Man, picture.
Into this one as they come out of turn 4. The white flag goes in the air. One more time around for Martin Truex Jr. looking for his 4th win of the 2016 season and his 2nd win of the round of 16. Martin Truex Jr. has to solidify his position as the favorite for the 2016 championship, as he has dominated round number 1 and he's dominated at Dover. He'll win again.
Woo, baby! Hell yeah! Way to be, boys. Team effort again. Awesome job, man. Great car, no mistakes. That's all we need to do. Good job, man.
Well, it's tightening up. It's
Yeah,
tightening up.
Truex
2 laps
is
to go.
really closed in here. Two's got a problem.
Does he have a flat?
Something's
He
wrong
certainly
with
has
the
a problem.
Something is wrong.
Truex digging hard on the inside. Gets to the door and no closer.
He's there.
Now he's
though.
coming.
He's gone now. He'll get right by him. I don't know what's going on with the 2, but he got a problem.
Yeah, I think it's a power issue.
Something broke. I don't know what.
The car just doesn't look like it has the power down the straightaways.
Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank, and Truex is back to the lead.
Wow. You just don't know, do you? These races have become so unpredictable. What about it? He won the first 2 stages. Can he win the last one?
Larson for 2nd, and here come Logano and Kyle Busch for 3rd.
3 wide going in there to turn 3.
This is going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly down here, boys.
And
Contact.
Busch is around. Martin Truex is money in Las Vegas. He wins. Kyle Busch slides down the pit road, and teammates are side by side at the finish for 4th.
17, I think he's fine. Is that
I
the
think
Stenhouse.
the axle may have come out of the
back out
17.
again.
Spins in turn 4 before he gets to the line. That's a lot of drama for one last lap.
What a wild
First time
finish.
we ever got a gift, boys. Proud of y'all, man. Never give up, baby.
Martin Truex,
Yeah, buddy. Good job.
Cole Pern hit for the cycle. They win stage 1,
78.
stage 2, and the race. It's Truex's 8th career win. Daniel Suarez having a career night with Kyle Larson in row 4. McMurray and Stenhouse, the 1-2 finish from last week, in row 5. Then it's Bain and Kenseth, and here we go.
Yeah. One just couldn't get going again.
Four wide, pick a lane.
21 should have the advantage on the outside off the 2. He does over the 4.
Yeah,
But Truex is long gone.
Oh, I thought the 4 Kevin Harvick might get back to his bumper, but here comes the 2 of Keselowski.
Keselowski had one of those nights, and here he is fighting for a top 5. Oh, the 4's under 21. He's going to make that pass.
The white flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
3 wide.
3 wide into turn 1. Can they make it?
Keselowski made it.
Boy, I tell you, Kevin Harvick is being mighty kind to that kid in the 21 car. He cut him some slack.
Out of turn number 4, denied last year by a crazy part failure. He led the most laps then. He leads the most laps now. Martin Truex gets his Kansas win.
Wow.
Oh, we got it. Yeah. Awesome. Finally. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. One hell of a job.
The restart. Can Martin Truex Jr. get out in front of Kyle Busch? Into the restart zone. We're in overtime. Green flag back in the air.
Great job by Truex. He came with speed. He did not get too slow. That helped him not spin those rear tires.
He dives to the bottom of the racetrack in front of the 18 and pulling away as the 18 moves up the track to the overtime line. They get there. Kyle Larson shoots to the bottom of the track. He moves up to second. We are in overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
All right, white flag. Clear by 5.
White flag in the air. One more time around as they wreck behind him. Daniel Suarez is around. Matt Kenseth is around. The 3 of Austin Dillon in the grass. The caution has come out. It has been a perfect 10 for Martin Truex Jr. His 10th career win. It will come in Kentucky.
Told you, buddy. Hell of a job.
What a race for Martin Truex Jr. That is the 3rd win in 2017 for Martin Truex Jr.
Kenseth in the 20, a win, and he's in. He will not be at Joe Gibbs Racing next year. Can he make the playoffs in his final season? 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. This is it. It's coming down to Martin Truex and Matt Kenseth.
For the final time, downhill to start the ultimate uphill run through the S's. It's Truex and Kenseth. Kenseth desperately needs this win to make the playoffs. He's been waiting for this moment all year long. The question is, can he get there? Truex by 10 car lengths for the final time to the back straightaway.
Bagman Martin Truex Jr. just did the slowest lap of this run, almost 4 seconds off one of his fast laps. He gets in the grass and makes a little mistake there in the inner loop. That's going to allow Matt Kenseth to gain. This is where you have to push. As you come off the carousel, you've got to give it everything you've got. If this car has enough fuel, it will make it from here, Jeff.
Kenseth can see the ticket to the playoffs right in front of him. He's praying Martin Truex Jr. runs out of fuel as he approaches turn 6. Only 2 corners left to go.
Matt Kenseth, can he do it? Truex locks up into turn 6. 1 corner left. The difference may be between making the playoffs and not. The guy who leads the points, the guy who needs the win, it's not going to happen. Martin Truex Jr. will win at the Glen, and he's running out of fuel, but he makes it. Oh, what a thriller. Truex does it. He's won at Sonoma, and now he's won at the Glen. And he was the smartest in the fuel game. So close for Matt
on
Kenseth.
Chase Elliott as he comes to the start-finish line. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank from Chicagoland. Martin Truex Jr. battled after adversity, and he did it a year ago. Last year, in 2016, he was able to win this race after having issues. They had a problem with the tire early in the race. Then they battled back. Well, it was a speeding penalty. Today, he's battled back, and he has once again shown his dominance on 1.5 miles. Martin Truex Jr. is going to win the first race of the playoffs.
Congratulations, Martin.
It took 4 times.
Unbelievable. Thank you guys. Hell of a job.
Saw a little bit of smoke out of the 78 there as he's trying to clean his tires down at the bottom of the track. And once again, it'll be Truex Jr. on the bottom, Denny Hamlin up on the top of row 1.
Yeah, restart on hotter tires is a little different than when you have stickers.
Coming back into the restart zone and back to racing. Overtime presented by Credit One Bank. They fan out 3 wide as they enter turn 1. Here comes Chase Elliott. He's moving up to second as he tries to get by the 11. And you still see the smoke rolling out from behind the 42.
White flag. White flag. 3-1 more, baby.
White flag in the air. One more time around for Martin Truex Jr. He's been dominant at 1.5 tracks. This time he started 17th. Not a typical run for the 78 team to start so far back, but they've worked their way to the front. The 37-year-old from New Jersey coming out of turn 4. Martin Truex Jr. will win the Bank of America 500.
Big Rick over here on the front. Big Rick on the front.
Chris Buescher sliding through the grass in the infield. Chase Elliott.
Good job, pit crew.
That is 6 now for Chase Elliott. As far as second, we have to remember from Furniture Row Racing, passing away yesterday, Jim Watson. There's 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around the 1.5 miles. A fabricator for the Furniture Row team. Jim Watson lost his life yesterday. And so now, with heavy hearts, they race, but Martin Truex Jr. trying to put another win in the column for the organization and the family. Coming through 3 and 4 for the final time. He's going to do it again. Martin Truex Jr. wins.
For you, Jim. Love you, bud. Oh, yeah, guys. Fight. Appreciate it, man. This one's for Jim.
Ray Pollock's watching intently as they come to the final lap. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. The gap still a 1/2 second. Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch running 1 and 2. For the final time, they'll go down the backstretch. Martin Truex Jr., 12 years in the Cup Series, and his roller coaster career is finally reaching the peak, putting an exclamation point on a near perfect season. Martin Truex Jr. is the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Remember.
It's one of those laps I'd like to ride with him.
Wait a minute. I've seen you ride with some
No.
drivers over the years. It didn't go so well.
No, you're exactly. What am I thinking? Lost my mind again. But that car sure has looked mighty good all day long.
Martin Truex has lapped all but the next 9 cars. Going to be a great battle for 4th at the finish. Denny Hamlin comes in to spoil the Penske party. And off turn 4, the headlines will read, Jersey boy goes California dreaming. Martin Truex Jr. wins the Auto Club 400.
Oh, yeah, man. Awesome job all day.
Place is going to be the race. As here comes Martin off turn 3 with a 1.9 second lead. The white.
Hey, Mike, it's a win for Martin Truex at his home track.
One of them.
One of his home tracks. Well, he's got a little ways to go, but.
Look at the dust up for second, though. Larson, Busch, Harvick, all right together. And Keselowski coming right to them.
I mean, we have some guys that are running. Keselowski running 5th, Blaney 6th, Almirola 7th, Jimmy Johnson 8th. Look at Logano. He hadn't been in a hunt all day.
Yeah, he was a lap down at one time. Great fight. That's why they're up so high in the points. They're so good at fighting their way back to a good finish.
The tri-cornered racetrack has now given us a tri-cornered battle for the championship. Defending series champ Martin Truex Jr. wins the Pocono 400.
Hell yeah, buddy! Hell yeah, man! Awesome call, Cole. Good job, guys. Thank you, man. That thing was hot rod out front. Holy cow! Awesome job, Martin. I sure hope they got a lot of Yingling in victory lane. We're gonna drink it all.
I love it.
Yeah, buddy.
Woo! Truex, Harvick, Boyer, Kyle Busch.
Boy gets close to third, doesn't he?
Along with Chase Elliott.
Slow 12 up there. White flag this time. White flag. Just bring it back.
And the white flag waves. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Let's enjoy the ride.
Back up, Martin. Back up, bud. Back up, man.
That's just great advice. I mean, these two guys are racing for position.
And he has a 13-second lead.
He just needs to let them go. Good call there, Clayton Hughes.
When he last won at Sonoma in June of 2013, it was only his 2nd career win. Rounding turn 11 and headed for home for Barney Visser and Furniture Row Racing. Martin Truex scores his 18th career NASCAR Cup victory.
That's awesome. Congratulations, bro. Hell of a job. Thanks, Clay. Awesome job all day, man. Way to be. Oh, yeah, buddy. You too. Nice call.
Visser is going to be there to see the championship run. We come up on 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Barney Visser actually had a heart attack prior to the Homestead Miami race and wasn't able to travel to Miami to celebrate that championship run by Martin Truex Jr. And as we've mentioned, the playoff points so important in advancing from round to round to round in the playoffs. And of course, one driver is going to get to the championship round on points. More points going to Martin Truex Jr. as he wins in Kentucky.
Oh yeah, Martin. Way to be picture. Great night, guys. Great night. Hell yeah.
Started the day telling Marty Snyder, I need points.